Good afternoon po.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Another one.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon. Pa-message yung iba na mag-join, ha? Late na tayo na 5 minutes.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon, shares. All right, please open your camera, guys. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Get your textbook, please. Thanks. Yung mga hindi nag-open ng camera, you know the drill. Kita nyo lang yung mga itsura nyo na ng mga walk up like this. No problema yan. Mga walk up like this. Alright, so we're almost done with the what do you call this one, exponential function. We just have to discuss the natural number or yung kay Euler, E, and its graph, and then finding the base given the x and y values. Okay. So last week, we discussed on exponential function, how it shifts from to the left or to the right, upward or downward, and how the graph shrinks or expands. Okay, so with the basis of its exponent or the sign of your base or the additional constant. Okay, so it's easy for us to identify based on the exponential equation itself. And also in graphing exponential function, it's just the same with graphing with other functions, but just simply plotting all the points with the help of your table of values and then connect all the dots. All right, so open it to page 122. 121 muna guys, 121 itong last. Example 10, natin ito na-discuss. 121 please. Example 10. You have there an example of graph of an inverse, okay, of a certain function. Let's just say, for example, graph x equals 2y. Instead of y equals 2x, now when you're going to graph this equation, this is just simply the inverse of your y equals 2 to the power of x. Look at there your graph. Okay, the upper graph and then the lower graph. The upper graph there, page 121. The upper graph, okay, that is the graph of your x equals 2y. Okay. And then if you have there, if you are going to graph your y equals 2x, if you have noticed, it is just simply the reflection of your x equals 2y. Okay, it's just the reflection of your x equals 2y. So again, kahit anong graph pa man yan, as long as you have your x values and y values, then you're going to plot those points, then you will have your graph. Okay, whatever its form is. So go directly to page 122. You have their Euler's number, or if you are going to check your calculator, you have their E. Okay, yung naka-red sa calculator nyo. If you are going to check, please get your calculator. May calculator ba kayo dyan sa tabi nyo? Okay, pakuha yung calculator nyo, and then if scientific yan, click alpha. Alpha then yung letter E na naka-italic, yung naka-red or naka-pink ba yan sa calculator nyo? Then press that one, alpha E, and then give the value. Ano yung value dyan na makita nyo sa calculator? Okay, show your value to the camera. If pareho ba tayo ng value? 2.71, nakuha nyo ba? Alpha E. Kung may calculator kayo ha, 2.718281828. Tama? Same? Okay, that's good. 2.718281828. So that number or that value is your natural number, or that's considered as Euler's number. So the function f of x equals e to the power x is called the natural exponential function. Okay. Now, if you are going to put a value exponent to your Euler's number, okay, write any value, guys. Let's just say e to the power of any value. Okay, think of a number. May it be less than 1 or greater than 1, and then put that one to the exponent of e, and then press equal. Alpha e to the power of, think of a number. Any number greater than 0. Okay, wag lang yung negative. If you're going to check the number, okay, kanya-kanya tayong number, di ba? Now, tell me if the value is less than 1 or greater than 1. Less than 1 or greater than 1. Okay, for a while, guys. Hello, sir. Good afternoon po. Opo, sir. Sige po, sige po. Bawasahin ko. Okay, sige, sir. All right. So again, your value, is it always greater than 1 or may nakuha ba sa inyo ng value na less than 1? Lahat greater than 1, give me a thumbs up if lahat ng value na nakuha nyo e to the power of any number is greater than 1. Okay, now, if that value is always greater than 1, meaning to say, your e there is an example of a part of an exponential function. Okay, as we defined previously, exponential function, okay, must be greater than 1. Diba? Your b must not be equal to 1, but must be greater than 1. Okay, so you have there example there, page 122. You have there any values. If you raise e to any values, you will have an answer of greater than 1. And also, if you're going to graph that one, again, you can still graph that one with the help of your table of values. And then if you're going to sketch that one, look at there the example, page 122. Y equals e to the power of x and y equals e to the power of negative e. Y equals e to the power of positive x and y equals e to the power of negative x. Look at there the graph. Those are just the what do you call this one, the shifting of the other side. Okay, for a while, may kumatok lang. All right. Okay, so look at there, page 122. So again, the graph there for y equals e to the power of x and y equals e to the power of negative x, y equals e to the power of negative x, magkabilaan lang na side. Okay, to the left at saka to the right. So page 123, look at there, page 123. Okay, let's go over to example 14. Okay, example 14. Okay, what have you noticed there, example 14? Okay, let me share screen, my whiteboard. Okay, you have there 1, 4. Okay, this pair 1, 4. Our goal here is to find the exponential function. Okay, find the base of this exponential function. Okay, whose graph contains this point 1, 4. Okay. Okay, 1, 4. 1 is your x, 4 is your y. Okay. So how are you going to find the base of this exponential function? Okay. So from the exponential function f of x equals b to the power of x. Okay. So your f of x here is just simply your y. Okay, y equals is 4 equals, okay, b to the power of your x here is your 1. Okay, so what do you think is your value of your b here? Our goal here is to find for our b. Okay, so what is our b for this case? Since b equals to the power, b to the power of 1, then b here equals 4. Sorry for that. Sir Leo was here lang para sa foundation day. All right, so again, our goal here is to find the base given a point in a graph of an exponential function. All right, so here 1, 4, 1 is your x, 4 is your y. Now from the equation f of x plus b to the power of x, di ba alam natin ang f of x is just simply equal to y. So we replace there, y equals 4, b to the power of your x value here is 1. So therefore, our base here equals 4. Okay, nakuha? Our base here equals 4 kasi b to the power of 1, any number raised to the power of 1 is 1. Okay? So 4 to the power of 1, na magkapareho ng exponent, 4 to the power of 1, b equals 4. Okay, nakuha? So, bigyan natin ng another example. Let me clear my drawings here. So pangalawa, okay, bigay tayo ng ibang example later na hindi naging example sa book. 2/3 and we have 4. Okay. X, Y. All right. F of x equals b to the power of x. 4 equals, the f of x is your 4, which is your y. B to the power of 2/3. Okay, b to the power of 2/3. So here you're going to raise this one, 4 to the power of 2/3 equals b to the power of 2/3. So what must be your value of your b para ma-equate dito sa 4 to the power of 2/3? What is 4 to the power of 2/3, guys? What is 4 to the power of 2/3? How are you going to compute that one? May anyone sa Zoom chat? Okay, 4 to the power of 2/3. Just remember that one, how to get the value. Paano ba yan? Kung babasahin mo yan, how do you read that one? Di ba, pag sinabi natin 4 to the power of 1/2, that is square root of 4, right? 4 to the power of 1/2 is square root of 4. We are going to transform that one into radical, that is square root of 4. Kasi dito yung 1 na numerator niya, then dito yung 2 na denominator niya. Okay, so 4 to the power of 2/3 is just simply equal to, when you know what is 4 to the power of 2/3, b equals, so paano ba mangyari niyan? Ang 4, ilagay natin sa loob ng radical sign. Okay, yung 3, dito yan sa labas, yung denominator. Yung 2 na numerator, dito yan sa loob. So therefore, baliktad. It's baliktad. 4 to the power of 2, 16. Baliktad. Oops. 8. Ayan. Yung 2 sa labas, 2/3 ba ito nakalagay dito? Yeah. Ayan. Back muna. Oops, eraser. Dito lang, mali. Okay. From here, erase. Oops, ayan. So b to the power of 2/3. So what number now, if you are going to raise to 2/3, will give us 4? Okay, that's the question there. What number now, if you're going to raise to 2/3, will give us 4? Okay, b to the power of 2/3 equals 4. So you are going to write here your b. Ano yung i-square mo? Pagkukunan mo ng cube root, nasagot ng 4. Ayan, o. Ano yung number na yun pag i-square mo, tapos kukunan mo ng cube root, ang sagot niya is 4. Ayan, kung ang sagot niya is 4. So what number, guys? You are going to, paano ba ang reverse formula for this one? So, ang gagawin nyo, okay. Carol says 8. Okay. How did you get 8? Carol. So, gagawin nyo, 4 cube, then square root of that answer. Diba? Kasi 4 yung value mo dito sa y. So, 4 cube, then square root of that answer. Baliktarin mo yung numerator niya dito. So, what is 4 cube? 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64. So, you have there 64. And then square root of 64. Diba? Ang square root, pwedeng walang 2 na dito. So, that is equal to, square root of 64 is equal to 8. Therefore, b there is equal to 8. Okay? B there is equal to 8. Nakuha? So, baliktarin nyo lang. Another one. How about we have this pair? How about guys 216? 216? 216 a pair. All right. How about 216 a pair? What is your value of your B? For 216, what is the value of your B? In the Zoom chat, please. 216 yan, 216, okay. Carol, Kirk, that's correct. MJ, okay, that is 4. Okay, just simply, itong 2 dito, guys, ang gagawin mo dyan, ito, 16, di ba? This is your y, 16 equals b squared. Okay, therefore, itong 2 dito, ang gagawin mo dyan, dito sa 16 sa kabila, 16. Square root yan. Dito yung 2, dito yung 1. Di ba? At what you call this one, itong 2, gagawin mo yang i-reverse mo yan. Yung reciprocal nito is 1/2. So 16 to the power of 1/2 is just simply equal to the square root of 16. Kasi yung 2 dito, dito yan. And then yung 16 dyan, 1. Okay? How about we have here, let's say 364. 364. Okay, if we have this ordered pair, 364, what is your, okay, tama yung mga sagot nyo sa Zoom chat kanina, b equals 4. Okay, how about 364? What is your base here? Carol, MJ, that's correct. Okay, MJ, Jairus, and okay, Vil, that's correct. So, B here is also equal to 4. Bakit naging 4? 64 equals B cube. So, ibig sabihin, what is the cube root of 64? So, mangyari dyan, 64. Yung 3 na exponent dyan, ilagay mo yan dito sa radical sign. Now, ang baliktad ng 3 is 1/3. So, kung ang 1 dito. So, 64 to the power of 1 is just simply 64. Cube root of 64, check your calculator. Cube root of 64 is 4. 4 times 4, 16 times 4, we have 64. Okay? Next, another one. Let's try. Yung 3 at saka 1/343. Okay. If we have this ordered pair in your exponential graph, 3, 1/343. What is your base? Okay, try solving this one. Okay, tama yung mga sagot nyo kanina, 4. B equals 4. So how about this one? 3, 1/343. Vil, that's correct. Yes, Vil? Actually, pinakita ko lang yung process. Double check mo, Mikhail. Okay, the answer is 1/7. It's 1/7, guys. Okay. So 1/343 equals b to the power of 3. Okay. Or 1/343, that is 3 there, meaning to say that's cube root. Cube root of 1/343. Check your calculator. Cube root of 1/343 is 1/7. Okay, how about this one? Another one. Okay, this one.
So, see you all next week and good luck, guys. And thank you for cooperating and for your effort as well. So, see you all. Stay safe. Bye.
Yeah. 3 halves,
Thank you.
27. 3 halves, 27. Try that one, please. Di maabot ng mga 20 yung sumasagot dito, ha? Vil, that's correct. Wilson, double check. Paano naging 27 yung base niya? Ayan, double check, please. That's 3 halves, guys, ha? 3 halves equals 27. MJ, correct? Jam, correct? Janil, correct? Oh, so ano yung sagot niyan, Kyle? Yung final answer. Kirk, that's correct. Okay, Mikhail, Rosette, correct? Caitlin, correct. Okay, so how you solve that one? You have there 27 equals b to the power of 3 halves. So therefore, that is equal to 27. Okay. Tapos, saan yung lagay yung 2? Baliktarin natin yan, di ba? 2. Where's my calculator? Yeah, 7. Ayan. Okay, baliktarin natin yung 2, ilagay natin dito. Reciprocal, kunin natin yung reciprocal. Kung ano yung nasa denominator, yan yung ilagay natin dito. And then, kung ano yung numerator, yan yung ilagay natin. 27 squared equals 729. Cube root of 729. You have there 9. So, yung sagot 9. Yeah, Carol. 9. Yeah, correct. All right. So, next one. Okay na, wala tayong problema dito. Finding the base. Wala na question? Wala nang tanong dito. Give me a thumbs up kung may tanong pa. Ay, kung wala nang tanong, give me a thumbs up. Wala nang tanong? Alright. Okay. Check your textbook exercises, vocabulary, and concepts. Hindi pa natin to gagawin ngayon. Let's have an oral. Next week na natin, next meeting na natin to gagawin. Sa klase natin. Okay. Okay, you have there true or false. Okay, orally. Number 1. F of x equals 3 to the power of x squared is an exponential function. True or false? Yung mga nasagutan natin sa oral, din natin ito sasagutan sa ano. Oops, let me check your answers here. About yung iba, na yung sagot ng iba? Dalawa pa lang yung sumasagot dito. Tatlo. All right. MJ ayun. Princess, correct. Number 1 ha, page 125. Okay, the answer there is, guys, dalawa lang yung pagpipilian na sagot. Ba't mo na sagot yung iba? Page 125. F of x equals 3x squared is an exponential function. True or false? The answer there is false. Bakit siya false, guys? May exponent naman na 2. Based on the definition of exponential function, all right, the exponent is, okay, the base is not constant, correct? The base should not be constant. Okay, now since there, yung base natin there, yung variable, yung exponent natin dapat yung variable. Okay, hindi. All right. Next one, number 2. Number 2, if f of x equals 2 to the power of x, then f of negative 1 equals 2. Okay, it is true or false, number 2. Mark Petron, double check. That is also false. Bakit false? 2 to the power of negative 1. It's not equal to 2. Okay. 2 to the power of negative 1 is just simply equal to 1/2. Diba? 2 to the power of negative 1 is equal to 1/2. Yes, Gwen, that's correct. Okay, now let's go to, okay, page, how about this one? Without graphing, compare. Okay, ito. Diba? Master nyo to last time. Page 127. So without graphing here, you're going to compare the graphs of the indicated function, of the given function. Okay, itong sa page 127. You have there number 23. Yan yung given function natin. F of x equals 2 to the power of x. Then compare your f of x equals 2 to the power of x plus 1, yung nasa letter A. Compare your A to your given function in number 23. Can you still recall? May sagot na si MJ. Correct yan, MJ. Plus 1 lang yun na iba dyan ha, sa exponent ha. So, saan siya nag-shift? To the left, to the right, upward, downward. Jairus, that's correct. Carol, that's correct.
Figures, update tayo.
Kyle, you cannot answer just like answering right or left. You have to indicate how many units or units. 1, 2, or 3, or so. Princess, that's correct. Kyle, double check. Jam, that's correct.
Redders, video start. It's a quick meeting now. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so your function, your given function f of x equals 2 to the power of x, comparing with f of x equals 2 to the power of x plus 1. Okay, so your function there in A, comparing that one to the given function, it shifted 1 unit to the left. Okay, that's correct. How about, okay, dito tayo sa 24, number 24, 24A. 24A. Given function, f of x equals 7x, and what do you call this one? For your letter A, compare your function f of x equals negative 7 to the power of x. Okay, compare your function. Okay, yung negative, ha? Okay. Correct, MJ. Carol, correct. Ayen, correct. Double check, Mikhail. Jairus, correct. Adriel, double check. Use the word across, Kirk, instead of along. That's correct. Jam. Lagyan mo na ano, reflect across. Okay, what type of reflection, Jillian? Reflection where? Princess, correct? Ano, wala ka pala, Vil, no? So, page 127 kami, Vil. Page 127, nag-oral, ano lang kami. When you have the word reflection, guys, you will not, what do you call this one? Include the word downwards or leftwards. Okay, you have to say reflection or reflected across the x-axis or y-axis. Okay, reflection yan, reflection across. You will not say shifted down or shifted up across. Double redundant na yan. Nag-shift na yan, nag-across pa. Okay, so again, 24A, you have the reflection across the x-axis. Okay, your function f of x equals negative 7x, that is a reflection of your f of x equals 7x, 7 to the power of x across the x-axis. Okay, that's correct. All right, so there you go. It's already 2 o'clock, and by Tuesday, we'll have short exercises about this topic before we move to exponential models as well as logarithmic function and their graphs. All right, thank you so much for your time, guys. See you later. Okay, bye, everyone.